This Vegas team leads the league in high danger chances. What's the key to combating that tonight?
We gotta be smart with the puck tonight. They got a lot of skill over there. A lot of guys that are, top in the league and top at their game. So we got to be really smart with it, and defensively take care of our roles. Everyone's got a job to do out there, and when things break down, it's covering for one another and doing our best to limit these chances. They're going to make them. They're going to have them, but we have layers to our structure, and guys covering for one another should be all right.
Successful road trip so far. What's the key to a strong road win?
Well, I think we played good road hockey. I think we've played, fairly simple and smart, and had some big moments during the game that have propelled us to wins. Flurries of saves from Soroki the other night, or Barzy just burying on an opportunity in overtime. It's just little things like that, taking advantage of a late power play goal. Those are what help you win hockey games, and we've kind of risen to those occasions in the last few.
Speaking of the power play, what's been working so well on the man advantage as of late?
I think they're moving the puck really well. Obviously, they're doing a great job getting set up, but they're bringing the puck to the net. I think you saw it the other night with Schaaf putting it in there. Gives Palms an opportunity to bang one home, and you got to attack at some point. I think they're doing a good job of finding those holes and taking advantage of them.
A pretty strong road trip so far. What's been working on the road, and what's the key to a really strong road win?
I'd say the key is you look at the goals against 0 and 1. If we can, obviously it's not going to happen like that every night, but if we can limit the chances against like we have been and keep getting that play from Roki and Riddy, it's going to be a key to success for us. I feel like when you're defending like we are right now, we have a lot of offense. Power play's been scoring big goals for us. We have offense that's going to come through, so that's the key for us. I feel like everybody says the same thing every year, but it really is, it makes a big difference.
What do you see in this Vegas team?
Yeah, this is a really good team. It's one of the best teams in the league, cup contender every year. Obviously missing a few top six pieces there for them, but they still, if you look at the roster, it's still from top to bottom a really, really good team. So it's a good test for us, especially on the road. I know they've lost a couple weird ones here at home lately, so it'd be a real good test for us.
They lead the league in high danger chances. What's the key defensively to shut those down?
That's not a surprise. They're going to get some chances tonight. Obviously, we just got to make sure we're limited. We got to focus on our game. You can't get obsessed with what they're trying to do. We got to be in the right spots. We got to be making the right reads and have communication, and we'll limit those as much as we can.
You mentioned Sorokin and Riddick earlier. When Sorokin's looking that confident, what's the difference for that, and how does that play a role for the entire team?
I mean, I'm always confident in Roki. I can't speak to what his confidence level is. I guess you could tell by the way he's playing, when he's playing. Every time he's in the net, I have a good feeling that we have a great chance to win the game. He's great. He's one of the best goalies in the league, if not the best at some times. So for me, I can't speak to that, to be honest with you. I just feel confident every time he's in the net. But obviously, when a guy's making them big saves, it doesn't change the way you want to play, but it does feel good for the team.
With Horvat's hot hand, what's the key to his elite shot, and what makes his shot so special, and what's working in his game that you've seen so far?
Great deception. He shoots the puck with a lot of power too, but he's got great deception. He makes goalies move. See some of the goals this year where he's pulled in a little bit and then goes back to the other side. He's just actually kind of a good guy to watch when you want to think about how to try to start scoring goals. He just makes goalies move and finds them little holes and exposes it. And right now, if we can get both the puck in a good spot, it's probably a smart idea.
The power play earlier too. What's been that difference of why it's been clicking as of late?
Yeah, they're moving it good. I mean, I've said this before. I think that it's been good all year, and entries have been good. Now we're finally starting to get some of them bounces. Schaaf puts a good shot on net sometimes. Everyone's looking for the pretty play all the time, but you just put it on net, winds up hitting off palms, and there's traffic out front. Guys converge, it comes loose, and we bat it in. I mean, those are the kind of goals we're going to need to score too. We're going to score plenty of highlight reel ones throughout the year, but we're going to need some of them greasy ones too. So they're doing a good job.
Shabanov being out of the red non-contact, obviously that's a positive. Do you think that?
Yes, it is.
He's not going to play tonight, but
no, he's gonna skate. I mean, obviously, we'd like to see him in the practice with contact, see how he feels. Unfortunately, we won't have, so we'll see how it goes. But how he's gonna play out. But for now, I mean, he's not gonna play tonight.
You've been a pretty transition-based team, capitalizing on opponents' mistakes. Do you guys feel like you have to maybe put more of an emphasis on forechecking, maybe establish more of a ozone?
Well, one thing we've been doing well, our entries, odd-man rush have been really good. We've been, especially against the Rangers, who scored like goals, and even against Jersey, I mean, we did a good job. But the difference was Jersey was good at squeezing us. I mean, taking those entry make it more difficult. And I thought we managed the puck fairly well. A little too many turnovers in the first period, like I mentioned after the game. But I think we're gonna have to do that again here tonight, and even on the road trip. Good decisions with those pucks and the entry, and then sometimes you might not be very sexy, but you got to put the puck deep and then get the forecheck going. So to your point, yes, our forecheck is going to be very important.
When you head into a busy stretch like this, what is the value that maybe people don't understand of coming out a day, early, getting a practice in, then having a traditional skate and not having to do that time change travel of knowing that you're going into a back-to-back busy stretch?
I mean, the time change is a big difference. When I was in Colorado, there was a 2-hour difference. When we came to East, it was always tough because you normally go to bed at, let's say, 10 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock, so you don't feel tired. So it's nice to be here 2 days before the game and try to adapt to the time change. But, you have to deal with this. Everybody has to, and I think that's the good way to travel. I mean, tonight we're going to lose an hour going to Utah for tomorrow night's game. So I think the key will be able to play the 4 lines and having everybody playing good minutes, but at the same time not overuse anybody because the 4 lines are sharp, playing really well. They're sharp. Same thing for the defense. I think that will be the recipe for us. I mean, this is a tough trip. Vegas, Utah, Colorado, Dallas, and even Detroit, and then home after that against St. Louis and Seattle. So, it's going to be important to have everybody playing at their best.
When you said early this season your view for the team, you were pretty clear that you liked the idea of being able to roll lines, not necessarily having a top line, but have everybody kind of contributing. When the team is successful, that happens.
Yeah.
How rewarding is that for you, that the vision that you had can take shape when the pieces come together?
Yeah, you need to have a vision on things as a coach, for any coach in any sports, but sometimes it doesn't go the way you think. But the way we've been playing, the way the lines are shaped up right now, seems to me that all the lines are playing well and allow us to, I'm not saying, sometimes if you have the wrong matchup, you're comfortable, because you know that everybody's playing at their best, and you're not as nervous about, having it one line against the other line where you didn't want to see at the beginning of the game. But sometimes the script doesn't work that way. So it's nice to have our guys playing well and see the way they're playing and allow us to do that.
What has Cal Ritchie done, or what does he still need to do?
Very smart defensively.
Well, I was going to ask you about his defense. Has he earned your trust defensively?
Yes. And I think the fact that he's playing with Seppi and Casey, helps, especially Casey. He's been playing that role for a long time and as a centerman, and I think he helps him sometimes on the left face-off on the left side, and he does the right side. So I think it's good for Calum to experience a player like him, and I think it really helps him. But like I said, he earned my trust defensively, and I know that offensively will come as well.
Julian's coming in on a bit of a roll. What have you seen from him in his first couple of weeks as an
Very impressed with him. His 200 feet game has been really good for us. He's playing well defensively, but the play that he made in overtime, the pass he made, that's the skills that he has, and so it's nice to see someone who has the skill, but also playing the role that he's playing defensively for us.
Just one more. Have you, if you've seen the news, Larry Brooks passed
Yes.
away from the New York
Yes.
Did you,
I didn't know him very well. Obviously, when we play the Rangers in time, but I think everybody has a lot of respect for him and for what he did for the game of hockey. He was a very well-respected person.
With Schaefer, he's been in the NHL for a month now. Just what part of his games have you seen him grow the most?
I really like his overall, I would say. It's hard for me to pinpoint one, but I like the way he's playing defensively. When you have a young defenseman that has so much talent offensively, you're always wondering how he's going to play defensively, and he's been playing really well. So he's so fast. I mean, he's closing on guys, and he uses stick as well. So I'm very impressed with him.
What have you heard from Bridgeport on Travis Mitchell?
If I heard of what?
From Travis Mitchell, what have you seen?
Rocky said, I was on the call when Messer spoke to him, and he said he was probably their best defenseman right now. So, I mean, he deserves to be here, and we're happy for him.
He's not playing tonight.
No.
Right, yeah.
So what do you want to see from Adam Boquist in the lineup tonight?
Just want him to we know how good the skater he is, how well he could move that puck, but we want to see him be a good partner with Romy and playing well defensively.